What happened?
I resigned, and I didn't do that in the residence as being reported.
One day after the White House announced her seemingly abrupt resignation, Omarosa Manigault Newman appeared on ABC's Good Morning America to shed some light on the details surrounding her departure from President Donald Trump's administration. Manigault Newman, whose relationship with Trump dates back to her 2004 stint on his NBC reality series The Apprentice, served as his Director of Communications for the Office of Public Liaison. On Wednesday, the White House announced that she would be departing that role effective January 20th, 2018. Sitting down with GMA co-anchor Michael Strahan on Thursday, Manigault Newman addressed reports that she was fired in what has been referred to by multiple outlets on Wednesday as a dramatic exit which involved her being escorted off the White House campus. "I resigned," she told Strahan of her exit conversation with Chief of Staff John F. Kelly in the White House Situation Room. "We had a very candid conversation. I wanted to make the 1-year mark. That was one of the goals I set out to, and then get back to my life." Manigault Newman denied that she confronted Kelly, as had been reported, but she did shed light on their relationship. Saying Kelly came in during a time of turmoil, she said she stood out to her new boss.
"I'm the only African-American woman who sits at the table with those 30 assistants to the president. We all had to adjust to his very different militaristic style."
She described her conversation with Kelly as a straightforward discussion about concerns that I had, issues that I had raised, and she said she resigned as a result. "It will be taking place January 20th when I leave this very interesting administration," she added. When pressed further, including on a Washington Post report that she was leaving over disappointment with how Trump handled both Charlottesville and his endorsing of Roy Moore, Manigault Newman promised to tell her full story when she has the chance. "Because I am serving until the 20th, I have to be very careful about how I answer this, but there were a lot of things that I observed during the last year that I was very unhappy with, that I was very uncomfortable with. Things that I observed, that I heard, that I listened to," she said. Saying she will have quite a story to tell, she continued, "As the only African-American woman in this White House as a senior staff and assistant to the president, I have seen things that have made me uncomfortable, that have upset me, that have affected me deeply and emotionally, that has affected my community and my people.
And when I can tell my story, it is a profound story that I know the world will want to hear."
Multiple outlets on Wednesday reported that the former Apprentice star caused a high-drama disruption and had to be escorted off the White House grounds. The U.S. Secret Service denied those reports via its Twitter handle, saying they only intervened to deactivate her pass that grants her access to the complex. Trump also thanked her for her services late Wednesday and wished her continued success in a tweet. After Strahan's sit-down, he returned to the GMA desk to take his seat beside co-hosts Robin Roberts and George Stephanopoulos. Roberts was quick to dismiss the interview on air, saying,
"She said she has a story to tell, and I'm sure she'll be selling that story."
We'll see.
Well, yeah, she will. Bye, Felicia.
To watch more on Omarosa Manigault Newman's GMA interview, head to THR.com. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.